Here we are. We're in Ben's crib. What are we going to find? He's got some toys and a spaceship. They're going to blow your mind. Lego figures and Ghostbusters and Marshmallow Man. I spy a turtle, it's Donatello. And there's Voltron. Toys, toys, toys are looking for a good time. Emps, toys, toys, toys are looking for some fun. Sound, wave, a Skeletor and a He-Man. Toys, 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 and Deathstroke, he is there. Hey, we're back. Season 2, that's 4, Season 2 of the Toy Box, not the Chief's Toy Box anymore. We got some crazy Boba Fett cat in the house, and we're in his toy box. So, hello there, Boba Fett, how are you?
Don't sell your toys, Chief. They're worth a lot to me.
Boba Fett has spoken.
Here he is.
Yes. Check
Black
that
Series.
out.
Yeah, it's good.
It's really good.
Comfortable to wear?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I wouldn't want to go to war in it, but...
I can't see anything in this helmet.
How are you guys?
We're good. Listen, after the roaring success of Chief's Toy Box and our discussions about, G.I. Joe figures from the youth, turns out you've got a massive bucket, even bigger than the Chief's, of... Holy, there they are. Jesus,
Yeah.
Lou, look at that.
Oh, damn.
Now, I watched all of your Toy Box episodes, and so did my wife and daughter, and they said it was like ASMR. Are you familiar with that? What that is, Chief?
No.
It's just very relaxing to them.
Oh.
I put it on. I was like, check this out. 5 minutes went past. No one had said anything, and then they just. I don't know what this is, but it's really relaxing.
Maybe it's the sound of like scratching around like old plastic in a bucket.
Yeah. It is actually fascinating watching someone do it, because you genuinely haven't been back into that box, have you, Chief?
No.
For decades.
For a long time, yeah. So a lot of it was new to me as well, yeah. So,
Wow.
but now we got your bucket. So we did a very preliminary look. I had a little flash look inside Ben's box so we didn't do duplicates of ones I'd covered.
Yeah.
So bring out some, and you were surprised about how many non-duplicates you had.
I thought this was going to be a non-starter because your collection was a lot bigger than I remember. Probably because I think your collection is mainly half of my collection. I think
Some old scores to settle.
Yeah, the clue is in the weapons. When you're going through the weapons, you're sort of like, oh, well, I've got this, but I don't have the figure, or, it's like, yeah.
Anyway,
So-
let's cut to the chase. Pull out a figure. Random, lucky dip it. What you got?
Who have we got here? We've got
Ooh,
Cespool. Is that Cespool?
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, this would have been coming to the end of when I was buying Joe's. And Chief, I think at the time, this was a bridge too far for you. I mean, now I know that you like zany, but at the time, this guy made you want to jump off a bridge.
Look, guys, can we have a second for the sculpting on that figure? It is
sculpted.
out of control.
He's had a
That
nice
embossed-
guest with his chemistry set.
And the embossed cobra on his chest.
Epic.
Amazing.
I mean,
What's he got there? Is it pouches on his arms?
Rob Liefeld.
Yeah.
yeah, I've still got it. What else did he come with? I think I've got everything, but
Gold chainsaw. This really big, beefy, mongrel-looking chainsaw. It's quite an upgrade on Buzz's chainsaw. And then he had a water-squirting backpack and weapon, both in purple.
this is the only eco warrior I got. I think because at the time, I think I got this guy, Chief, and you were just like, I'm out. The eco warriors, I can't be doing with this nonsense. And I was very influenced by you, and I was like, oh, I guess I can't get them either. Even though they look really fun. Now, this guy saw a lot of bath action, I think, and the colour changing stuff, it never really worked. I don't
That's
think.
garbage. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, bad feature. I don't think I've ever seen it work properly. Never
Yeah.
mind how the commercial made it look like it would work.
God, he's still got incredible. I mean, yeah, this is late for me, so he's in very good
Tight.
nick. Yeah, really
Good.
tight.
Very
But
good.
Cool.
Eco Warriors, I guess I wasn't a massive fan, but yeah.
All right, let's see what else
Cespool.
you got.
Incidentally, he's got that little rebreather in his face mask.
It looks like
That's
Bullhorn's
often
face
lost.
mask. Yeah.
This is one of my faves.
Oh, for real?
Muskrat.
Oh, and you've kitted him out.
Now, I don't know if that's his pump. It might not be his pump.
That would be Falcons.
Yeah.
Close enough, though.
Yeah, close enough. Now, I didn't really know what skimboarding was as a kid, but I was like, does he surf on this? What does he do? Like,
I don't know if it has much practical application in a combat setting, but I'm sure he has some fun.
Now, what's he got there? Is that he's got a shooter on his chest? And what's the other thing on the other side? Is that two grenades on the other side of his chest?
He's got, yeah. Has he got grenades?
Maybe communication. I haven't held a Muskrat in a little while. I do know that he's probably got like an oxygen tank somewhere.
What's this on his thigh?
He's got
knife, and that's the oxygen, I think.
What
Just
is
a little
that
something
for?
to. He's a swamp fighter, so maybe there are instances where he's actually cruising under the water, Apocalypse Now style.
I remember playing with this guy, and influenced by Predator, I'd always get him in the fridge, and he reminded me of Billy, and I'd cut his chest.
Outstanding. I like how you've got his machete kind of angled in there for extra grip.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Nice.
It doesn't
Necessary.
This is great.
Addictive, huh?
Oh, Jinx. Now, she's got some wear. You see there?
Mm-hmm.
But it looks cool because it looks like blood.
Nice. I was about to say like maybe a robot hand, like Terminator style.
Yeah.
Kind of been scraped away.
Revenge technology.
She's very loosey-goosey. She got a lot of play, this one.
You need a little bit of juice in the joints if you've got a ninja character. They got to do
Now,
that like clicky action.
I had some Jinx weapons, didn't I? When we went through my weapon stash.
Yeah.
Maybe from the accessory pack or...
Probably.
No, you had a silver sword, which I think I remarked at the time. Those
Jinxes.
are... Yeah, Jinxes, definitely. They're more finely molded than quick kicks.
All right,
So
I'll swing that your way. I'll swing that your way.
Yeah, so Jinx, everything I know about Jinx is pretty much from the movie. So when I was playing with Jinx, that would be her personality. So I think she always comes across as a lot cooler in the comics. You know? More of a badass.
Well, the cartoon portrayal wasn't bad, huh? Like, the next guy that says anything about me being bad luck is going to get a knuckle massage.
Yeah, that's
like
it.
She's cool, man. She did not take Falcon's crap. Kind of. Slap on the ass.
Ooh. Okay. I'm not sure on the name of this guy. Could it be Dodger?
Yeah, I think so. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Dodger.
We need Word Burglar to compose a track about Dodger being the sole survivor from the BF2K team.
Now, the only reason I like this guy is because he's channeling a serious colonial marine vibe. And he makes me think of Hicks.
Oh, yeah.
You know, look at that.
That's definitely where they were going with that design, sure.
There's a lot of cool stuff going on here. Look at the helmet and the radio piece.
Even the little kind of mounted camera on the armor. I don't know if you see that little, little lens up there.
Now, what's he part of, this guy? Is it Battle Force? No?
You're almost there. Battle Force 2000.
Oh,
the Army of the Future.
So is he the only one who survived the oil field massacre?
Yep.
Okay.
Now,
how do you dodge an exploding oil field?
What weapons he comes with?
Just one. And I mean, if you count it as an accessory piece, the mic is removable. good thing that yours is still on because it's a bastard if it goes missing. He came with it looks like a very futuristic shotgun with an underslung rocket.
Okay.
So good luck with that. The hand guard around the grip has like serrations.
Right.
If that helps.
Okay.
And it's silver.
I like those thigh pads.
Nice side pads because you never know when you're going to get attacked on the outer thigh. So yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
He came with a sort of a futuristic. Well, no, he didn't come with it, but he's the assigned driver for a futuristic motorcycle. So I guess road rash padding.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
No, nothing on the arms, of course. Fool.
Oh, who have we got here? We've got Copperhead.
Yeah, he was mine.
Oh, he's definitely yours because you had the water moccasin.
Yeah.
So there's been a trade there. Maybe one of the few trades where I pulled your pants down. Now, he is a very cool looking guy. Now, inner thigh, detail, ribbed. Absolutely.
Her pleasure.
So good. Has he got a crotch? Yes, he does.
Indeed, he does.
He's had a lot of play, a lot of wear on the front there.
The turquoise and the green, they just go together so well. He's a great figure, I think.
He is, yeah, he's great.
Look at that, Chief. You want him back?
I do, yeah.
No chance.
I'll swap him for an alley viper.
Oh, I don't know about that. Anyway, lovely figure.
Very good, like that.
Okay.
Actually, by the time this goes live, the alley viper's probably sold already.
Alley Viper's so popular, isn't he, in the scene? Why?
Now, you had to do a repair job on this guy, am I right?
Yeah, I had to do a repair job on lots of them, Chief. Now, this is Leatherneck. Now, he's just so aggro in the comics, isn't he?
Yeah.
But he is cool because he's just traditional, just camo, basic. Comes with a nice M16, if I remember.
Oh yeah, with the grenade launcher under slung.
Yeah, I've got the accessory pack weapon for that. So if you can't find his gun, I've got the substitute gun.
Okay. Now,
It's molded in brown though.
just a very traditional army type fig.
Oh, loose right arm there. Left arm, was it?
Yeah, I mean, this guy's quite old. I mean, yeah, he's in bad shape.
What's he got?
I assume he was one of the guys who. I assume he was one of the guys who mounted up on your Havoc and went on a epic adventure.
Yeah, absolutely. He's great.
Yeah, he's a good figure.
Yeah.
Backflips, excellent. Quite the acrobat.
I just remember from the recent reread how like a douche he is in the comic. He's just always grumpy.
He's given it to Lifeline quite a bit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Outback.
And Outback, yeah. Now, I do want you to find one. I know you're lucky dipping, but I want you to find the one that we talked about the other day where I said a lot of grenades on a few
Oh
things
my
so far.
goodness. Okay, well,
Who's he pulling out, S-Jubs? He's pulling out a guy with 16 grenades on him.
It's got to be Dark One, right?
16.
Oh, Major Blood. Oh my goodness, of course.
Seriously. 2, then 2 on each arm. Unreal. What's this going to...
Okay.
I mean, what's he going to do?
No prize time. He came with a jet backpack, right?
Yes.
So I guess that kind of aerial bombardment.
Ah, that's good. Yeah.
But still, what a liability. I remember anyone who picked him as a kid, like, we'd just shoot the grenades and say, you're dead, pal. You and the rest of the team that you brought with you.
Yeah, boots on the ground, he would be a liability.
Suicide bomber, yeah.
I just remember getting him and being excited because Major Blood was like an old figure, and I was like, "Oh yes, a different version of him. Got to get him." But
nice head sculpt. Definitely an improvement on his original version. It's quite a bit leaner, more aggressive.
I'm not too sure about the yellow. Yeah.
Well, once again, safety harness. He's got a jetpack, right?
Yeah.
There's your explanation. I don't know if you guys ever played the Nintendo game, but he's a boss in the second one, the Atlantis Factor. Yeah. He runs around throwing grenades, incidentally.
Nice cash. Good cash still there.
Yeah, nice. Well,
S-Jubs, what year is this dude? Because this is late.
Yeah, United States Yeah, exactly. The United States release was 91. You probably would have gotten it as late as like 92, possibly. Or maybe you got it 91. Or
There we
maybe
go.
the UK had kind of caught up by then.
Now this guy has two names for me.
Oh, I love.
One is Road Pig, and the other is just Chief. We,
I thought you were going to
why?
say Donald.
we
Or
that's
humongous.
That's how you used to have your hair, Chief. Now, so this is a Dreadnought, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's awesome. I love this guy. Now, Chief, you sent me a picture of some dude in cosplay that was insane of Road Pig once.
I can't remember who that was. A long time ago.
I think his name is Tank, if I'm not
Maybe,
mistaken.
yeah,
Appropriate
yeah, yeah.
name.
This
But I'm
pig,
taking that.
Is that Road Pig mine or yours?
they're
Well,
all
it's yours.
fun, mate.
It's yours now, but
If it's in this tub,
now, what are you missing there? Has he got like a wrist crossbow?
oh yeah, I've got all his stuff somewhere.
Yeah.
Look
And there's
at
a.
though. Look at that.
Yeah. And
That's
a question
game
for
over.
S Jubs was this? Is there much reuse of molds in the old vintage line?
Well,
And
it's ironic that the previous figure was Supersonic Fighters Major Blood, because they did a Supersonic Fighters version of Road Pig, and
Right.
he was in like lime green
It's awful.
accents, blue trousers, orange shoulder pads.
same mold
Yeah,
though.
Look at
same
this.
molds
Yeah, love a cod piece. Love a cod piece.
Yeah,
with studs.
but this is great. This kind of the way it sits on the pecs is fantastic.
Perfect. Yeah. Check
Yeah.
the little anarchy tattoo as well. Nice touch.
I don't remember what like his personality was. I never remember seeing him in the cartoons, and I don't really remember.
He was the lost generation of figures. The 1988 series didn't get any kind of cartoon appearances, but he did have some comic book appearances, and maybe this is after your time with Talking Joe.
Yeah, maybe.
But he has a split personality, and he has a love affair with Sorana. Yeah, he's got this kind of, it's like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde duality. Like he's got a very like well-spoken, kind of quiet Donald persona, and then this hulking, crazy Hulk, basically, Road Pig persona. But both are equally in love with Sorana. They seem to have dropped that completely.
Nice arrows there.
For his launcher, he's got that.
We're going in. Love this. Oh, one of my faves, man. Quick kick. I love the sculpt. Look at all this kind of, like, he's so cut. He's on a very, high protein, low carb diet to be achieving those results. He is great.
Crotch is gone.
Oh, crotch has been smashed. A lot of pain. Look how much kicking he's done.
Yeah, he's done a lot of kicking.
Frostbite.
Yeah. Massive fan of Quick Kick.
Yeah.
Because as a kid, I just liked all the kind of kung fu ninja dudes, and for a long time, this was the only guy I had that ticked that box. So he saw some action. How did you feel about him, Chief?
Yeah, big fan of Quick Kick.
Yeah.
That's another one where you probably have my pants down.
Maybe. I don't know. Now, I have to say, I have no idea what he came with, and I don't have it. Nunchucks?
Yeah, silver nunchucks.
Hmm.
Oh, I've come through your speaker. And then a sword that sheathed to a backpack. It was a very, very sort of narrow backpack, like almost triangular.
Can you see the sculpt? Is that scarring up there, or is that just lower pectoral definition?
What the kind of those like striations? Yeah,
Striations. Yeah.
That's sculpting.
He's awesome.
Muscle. Yeah.
Big fan.
Yeah,
Okie dokie.
fantastic. Very much its own thing. Like there is no other figure quite like Quick Kick.
Yeah. R.I.P. I guess.
Yep.
Or did they bring him back? I don't know.
No, he gone, baby.
There you go. This is your most hated figure ever.
Yeah. Now, I've got a feeling, is this Armadillo Driver of the Rolling Thunder? Or have I got that wrong? Yeah, there we go. So I got the Rolling Thunder for Christmas. amazing vehicle. But this guy, I mean, he's Billy Basic, although he's got a very interesting, quite detailed face.
Not a handsome man, that's for sure.
No.
Well, I guess the benefit of having a rather basic vehicle driver is you pop him in that vehicle and forget about him.
Yeah.
At least there's always someone to operate it. You're not going to pull it down from the shelf and be like, oh man, I have to sacrifice one of my cool guys to be the driver. It's like,
but comparing this to say someone like Copperhead, who we just saw, there's a lot going on in that sculpt. So it's not
man.
They just phone in vehicle.
Some vehicle drivers had accessories, multiple accessories, like bits that stuck to them, ways of interacting with the vehicles. Yeah, absolutely. This guy, I guess there was so much tooling, so much engineering going into the Rolling Thunder. It was like, whatever, just throw some things at the wall for the driver.
Yeah,
I reckon he's probably still tight because he has not seen a lot of play.
No, man, not at all. I just think the Rolling Thunder it should have a more kind of epic driver. But anyway, there he is.
Yeah, to have the power of God at your fingertips. I mean, those two missiles can alter the course of the war.
His face is strange.
A weird helmet, too. Like a hollowed-out watermelon.
Oh, man, where do you... Every time I look at these guys, the nostalgia just comes in. Rock Viper! Oh, one of my faves. Look at that. He's got a nice little sort of pencil tash.
Yeah. All right.
Which I don't know how you feel about that. Did they all have that? If you were going to be, going to sign up to be a Rock Viper, you better grow a nice little thin tash.
A whisker. Jeez, yeah, no. It's a weird choice to make a Cobra so individual like that.
Oversized.
Is this? Yeah, I was going to say that's a good point. Is this the time period where the weapons started getting a little bit oversized, or?
Yeah,
or was that,
I'd say it started in 1986. In fact.
Oh right.
This guy's from 1990. Great. Got some beefy looking weapons.
I love.
At least the rifle can attach to his backpack.
Look at that.
Did you know that?
That's loose.
I don't even remember you having that guy. What year was this guy, S-Jobs?
1990 in the US.
1990 in the US. Yeah, I don't remember you ever having this guy.
Oh, I was a big fan because when scaling a rock. Oh, he's amazing. The oversized weapons is pretty wild. Like Saw Vipers is something else.
Another scale completely. But did you get much play out of the included rope and the grapple? Sure.
Yeah, big time.
Great.
Loads of play sessions.
Wonderful.
Like entire play sessions that are just on a rock face.
Yeah.
Right?
Love the fact that the grapple attached to the one side of this kind of T setup. Yeah. And then on the other side, you had 3 rockets. And they're pretty much the same 3 rockets he's got sculpted on his thigh. Yeah. Nice bit of synergy between the accessory and the figure. Love that. I love
just
that.
The color palette on this guy is very pleasing. Actually, yeah, I mean, these are my kind of colors.
Clearly.
But really, if this guy is, I guess this did go on his backpack, didn't it? Because it doesn't feel like the sort of weapon you might want if you're scaling
Yeah, it can get out of the way. Did you use his other accessory as like a personal weapon, or was it for sort of firing in pins into the rock?
I don't know what that is. It's cool though.
I think I used it as a handgun, but in hindsight, it's probably to attach links.
It totally is that. I would have used that as a hand cannon. Right.
Well, I'm sure it can do some pretty mean damage either way.
Oh man, this guy. Oh dear. Here we go, Chief.
Zanzibar,
which is he is from officially.
Steve's gonna pull out his little vehicle, probably, is he?
Ways. I don't have that piece of shit. No, Zanzibar. I got one myself. Wahoo!
What does he come with? That mallet.
He was from one of the.
He comes with the most incredible moustache, guys. Whoa!
Yeah, you could tie this guy up by his hair.
I don't think we liked him, did we? When we were I don't know. Did we?
No, I don't think so. Dreadnought, yeah?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Dreadnought
So,
Pirates.
I have to say, I'm a big fan of these splashes of pink, or purple, sorry.
Look, the sculpt is top notch. There's no denying that.
Brilliant. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you check the little Cobra belt buckle.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a sculpted Cobra.
I was very much into anything that was a different faction than Cobra. So I was so into Dreadnoks, and I was really into the Iron Grenadiers, like Destro's team. So I'd go out of my way to get those guys. But then I was always fascinated when, like you'd see a Cobra kind of thing on them, and you're like, oh God, did he once work for Cobra? Or, he's cool.
Each of these guys have a story to tell. I feel like we're only scratching the surface with G.I. Joe Media. Everyone plays with their favorites.
Very
He
juicy.
got a lot of play, actually.
But yeah, in terms of accessories, he actually came with a black pistol. And the other two things, this mallet and a sort of harpoon attached to his
Skimmer.
Skimmer, yeah.
I remember not being that big into the vehicle. I think I just got it just for him.
Sure.
Right, there's still quite a lot in there. What you got next?
Yeah. Okay. Whoa! Yes! Cobra Commander / Fred 7, although when I used to play with him, he was very much Cobra Commander. No crotch. Now,
We never had the original Cobra Commander, neither of us.
no one did. No one did in the UK. He was like...
There we go. Show it to me, S-Jobs.
I got a crutch!
Oh,
But no thumb.
Oh, wow.
Together we will complete Cobra Commander.
Now, I like this figure now. At the time, I always just was like, I just want a traditional Cobra Commander. But his battle armor, I think, looks really cool now. Like, look at these spikes.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And has he got a peg on the side of his helmet? Has he got a post there? And what goes there?
Yep.
A hose to the backpack?
A hose to his mouth, so he doesn't have that annoyingly vacant, like...
Oh, so it literally just goes
opening.
Mouth to side of helmet.
Yeah.
How silly is that going to look?
About?
Yeah, it must be a very short one.
Well, I suppose it completes the look. It's, there's a running theme of pipes that allegedly go nowhere. So, same thing with his head. They did it just so that 30 years later, we'd have a hard time completing these guys.
Right.
It really pushes up the value of a complete Cobra Commander.
What, just getting the hose?
Cobra logo.
Yeah, it's embossed. It's a nice touch. But yeah, Chief, to answer your question, the hose pushes this guy into a different bracket.
So it's a bespoke hose. It's not just a regular black hose.
Yes.
Okay, right. Now I understand.
Yeah. Check out the profile on that helmet. That is awesome.
It's very Death Star Trooper.
Either that or he's going to be in the velodrome.
Yeah. Anyway, big fan. Big fan.
And I see you also rock his backpack that way around.
Oh, I never knew.
It's so ambiguous. Yeah. Which looks better?
He's not using anything in there.
Yeah, what is it? Just like a power pack, probably.
Yeah.
Insert power.
Okay. This guy, I'm going to stick with the kind of leader theme. Now I've got a hawk, fake tan hawk. Now, again, hawk was hard to find. So when they released this, what was this series called?
Battle Commanders.
Yeah, I hate the flat back.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, I've got to get him because at the moment, Duke is leading my play and I need Hawk. But I was never a big fan.
There's a popular theory that floats around that this is actually what should be General Flag because of the glasses.
Oh, yeah. Ben's most hated character ever.
There you go.
General Douche.
General Douche, yeah.
General Douche. He's okay.
Sorry to cut off here, but was there ever a General Flag figure?
So they did his son, General Flag Jr.
Okay.
He was released in 1992 in the United States. We got him in a similar time frame back in SA. He came with a rocket that catapult launched. It was a nice figure. He had a very like old school military like hat, like almost an aviator's officer's cap.
Okay.
Removable as well.
Hang on, did he
Black jacket or brown jacket, depending on which version.
Did he come with a massive USA flag?
No, you're thinking of Gung Ho. He had that flag, but they were released in a similar wave.
Yeah.
So easy to maybe misplace the accessories.
The dress uniform Gung Ho.
No, this is after you'd stepped off, Chief.
Okay.
So there's a Gung Ho that came with a flag that was in the same series as General Flag.
Right.
I can see why this is getting a little convoluted. Yeah.
But anyway, this guy, the deco on him, not sure.
No.
Playable character in the Nintendo game. That figure.
The cool thing is, though, the cool thing is the lighting. He looks like he's standing in a perpetual sunset, like a Michael Bay film. Like, I don't know, something about the hue on him. But yeah. I'm not a fan. Sorry, Hawk. Sorry, buddy. Who have we got in here? Oh, here we go. Toxo Viper.
Very good.
Oh, yes.
The first one. I like this guy. Big fan.
Just a flip back to Hawk and the Perpetual Sunset. It's one of my favorite photos of him.
Well, there
about
you
to
go.
Take the Locust for a spin.
It's the Michael Bay Magic Hour.
Exactly right.
This guy's great. Now, this guy is just for cleanup. He's not a fighter.
Or he's the kind of fighter that you only deploy in extremely, destabilized environments.
Now, Chief, surely you were not a fan of this guy at the time, but now this ticks your zany boxes.
No, I'm still not a fan of the helmet.
But look at the size of the gloves.
Yeah.
He's awesome. You don't like the look?
No, I don't know. I do like the zany, but...
If you're clearing up toxic waste, that's what you got to wear.
Well, I tell you what the saving grace of that figure for me was a little show called Mass Crusaders, working overtime, fighting crime. Like that helmet would emit some kind of special power.
Definitely.
And what did he come with?
Oh, a whole load of stuff. Like hoses coming out of everywhere. I've got one in my display cabinet, a full one. He's a bit messy. But yeah.
As he should be. He's dealing with the dirty work that Cobra leave behind.
Yeah, it's almost like when he's fully set up, you can barely play with him. He's got so many hoses and things. But yeah.
The jury's out. Is it a gas gun? Is it a gas emitter? Is it some kind of vacuum?
I'm thinking it's Luigi's Mansion. He's sucking. He's sucking up.
Sucking big time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Busting ghosts.
Nice.
It is awesome. Oh God, they're all coming out. Mindbender.
Yep.
Crunch piece.
Yes. Oh.
Nice detail. Very much in the Star Wars vein of like not capes. It's like it's a shawl, or what would you call it? A coat.
Yeah.
Like, you put your arm through the cape. No, come on. But it's a striking look. Damn sure.
It really is. Cobra's kind of chief science officer just feels comfortable with tops off and chains connected to his codpiece.
Yeah. I'd have preferred a more of a moulded codpiece there, I think.
Would you? Okay.
But, still happy with that.
Yeah. Now
what's he got on the side on the right thigh there? Is that a holster or something?
Yeah, he's got a nice firearm there. Lovely. Now his arm is glued. No bend, snapped.
Good heavens, Ben.
At the elbow.
Was it broken?
Yeah, he's broken above the kind of bracket here. Harsh. Now, for some reason, I felt lucky to buy this guy. He seemed rare. No one had Mindbender. But I'm not sure if he was, but I was a big fan.
I only knew 2 people that collected, and I was one of them.
I was one of them. Yeah, I like Mindbender a lot. Anyway, there we go.
Excellent.
Moving on. Yes, Stalker version 2.
Very good.
Now, Chief, at the time,
that's what you're missing.
Oh man, I don't have that. Why?
What? Oh well, we set up an exchange. This is all yours, Ben. Jeez,
I've
brother.
got the paddle.
Okay, but do you have the outrigger? Because unfortunately, this thing will, topple without it.
Yeah.
It's too unbalanced, too top heavy.
Your favorite figs. This was one of your faves. I remember.
Me?
All his weapons are so awesome. He is a great figure.
Incidentally, you do have the outrigger. It's attached to his back.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, but it needs like an arm that extends off the boat.
I like this kind of Arctic version of Stalker. Not the full white. It's cool. He's still got the camo bottoms.
I think he came in one of those when we went to Argos and where you pay like 15 quid and you got 5 lucky dip figures. I think he was in that shopping trip.
Yeah, possibly.
I just remember how much stuff, it took up so much space on his bubble that like his art was really relegated to being quite small at the top.
I love his little camo beanie he's got. Right.
What's the print on the front? What's the red and the yellow prints on the front of his jacket?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe they're marker flares. I always think of the thing, like, McCready's got a bunch of flares.
I think you're bang right there.
Maybe.
Chuffed to have Stalker.
Now tell me, guys, wasn't his debut appearance in that look in the desert? I mean, wasn't it the Trucial Abysma War or Emirates of Benzine?
Yeah, he's in the wrong get-up for that.
Irony. But hey, what do you do? Fantastic figure. He got to actually use his boat in one of the cartoons.
Oh, now this guy might make the collectors wet their pants. So this is Tiger Force Psycart.
Indeedy.
Yeah.
And the great thing about Tiger Force Psycart is his accessories are the same color as the standard Psycart release. So you can complete him fairly inexpensively. It's the figure that commands complete. Oh, he is? Yeah, oh, wow. Why are we even having this conversation?
He's got all his bits.
I think I saw him for 100 quid recently.
It's cuffed. But more importantly, Tiger Force, I was all in on Tiger Force. Loved it because the re-release of vehicles like the water moccasin, I bought that straight away. Then the G.I. Joe version.
I've got.
I also had the old Tiger Shark. Oh yeah,
Tiger Shark. That was it. Yeah. Just a good opportunity to get old figs that you could never, get your hands on. There was no eBay back then. I mean, if you didn't have a figure, that was basically it. You'd never get it.
And something about recasting Psycart as, having black hair works. Like, I never bought who am I talking to? Ben Martin, bleached blonde surfer dude. But I mean, Psycart, walking around with this long mop of blonde hair. Hey, why not?
Now,
he is like Berkeley.
This antenna, I'm guessing, is what collectors look for straight away.
Robot.
It might be detachable.
Robot, yeah.
It is detachable.
Yeah.
It's not easy. So once it's in there, but you can pull it out. You can kind of get something sharp in there and work it free. I think the points on the backpack are snapped off, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
They look like the... Sorry, pal.
Jeez, man.
Killer buzz.
What you going to do? Like I say, the accessories are the standard releases. So, Diamond
you're not selling him, though, are you?
No, I'm not selling any of these guys. Look at the buzz I'm getting.
Chief, are you having second thoughts yet?
No.
Jeez.
All right. Cash
Oh.
monies, baby.
Can I
Euro
do-
spirit.
Okay, no, I won't do it two at a time. Hang on.
Ben's got the Euro spirit as well.
Oh, sweet.
Ninja Force. Now, I always get confused, so I'm just going to guess. I'm saying this is Slice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think he would be classed as Ninja
Applause.
Force, though. Ninja Force was G.I. Joe, wasn't it?
Oh, okay. Feels
Well,
like-
he was the Cobra response to Ninja Force. Sold him and Slice and Slice and Dice in the first season.
Oh, what's this?
and
He's
then there were a
got
few
a spring action arm.
Yeah, he's got a
others.
spring action
Scorpion
arm,
Slash.
but it's for uppercut. You know, it's kind of...
It's on a ratchet. You can click it into different positions. So if you pull it
yeah.
to when it clicks, and you can either do an uppercut or kind of a stabbing motion.
Yes. Yeah.
There you go.
Just little rabbit punches. This is a nice looking ninja.
Yeah, like a swordsman, fencing mask, and that sort of thing.
Yeah. Love all these kind of felt.
Yes, soft
Ribbon.
goods, man. A little bit of motion to the figure. Unfortunately, his waist articulation is impacted by these blocks.
Yeah.
He's got an O-ring, but he's got these stops
Yeah.
that stop you from articulating him. You can actually get in there and sand them down, but that's a debacle we shouldn't really open the door to.
Does make him very robust, though.
True.
Now
Yeah.
then, quick question. Have you got dice?
Let's have a look. Seems like I should do. Hang on.
I thought I saw a dojo a second ago. That's when you were considering bringing out two, yeah? Oh, there he is.
I prefer dice.
Now, Dice is rocking no kind of punching.
Check his waist.
Oh, it's full of grit.
Oh, sorry, pal. Yeah. So it would spring back.
Of course it did. Oh, no. Now,
Full
the
of
best
grit.
thing about this figure, is he playing hockey or something? Look at those pads. You could
Very
stop
sweet.
And what's on his chest? I see 3 throne stars. What's the other 2 silver bits? Is that grenades again?
What are they always?
good old-fashioned grenades. In case he's fed up with all this ninja stuff.
All this dicing, yeah.
Well, he learned the lesson from Snake Eyes in, what was it, issue 21? You know, Red Ninja at the top of the stairs with the size, and Snake Eyes just like, whatever, pal. Have a grenade.
Tattoo here.
Yeah, I like this figure.
Yeah, he's nice. The mouth kind of stuff is crazy. Science of the
I think
Lambs.
the reason he rocks purple is he was a night creeper, but he was considered too evil for even their organization.
Whoa.
So,
I mean,
bad news.
Only when you sit him down do you really take in those pads.
Has anyone else, S-Jubs, has anyone else in the line got bigger knee pads than that?
I'm pretty sure he's a contender, buddy.
Dude,
Haven't really figured.
Look at the clearance.
Don't be putting him into cramped vehicle canopies and cockpits. You will lose those knee pads. They'll get hooked.
Right. Let's stay on. Well, now I've got some Ninja Force guys. Okay, here we go.
Okay. He shares the same mechanism as Dice. Hopefully.
Now then, do you want to try and name him? I can give it a go.
I don't want it to work because this means he's been played with hard.
All right.
Nice.
Have you got a name for me?
Oh, I don't. I've forgotten.
It's Dojo, right?
Guess
No.
again.
It's Chabang.
Though I used to call him Tijbang.
Hang
Because
on.
I was 5.
He's got nice knee
yeah.
pads.
Yeah.
He's a nice looking figure. The yellow is lovely. And look at this.
Also, as a fan of the tan can.
Yeah, this chest armor plate is
Yeah,
great.
nice.
And
Yeah, I
also,
used to be a fan as well.
two nice ribbons. I think I've got this guy complete. Look at these lovely stars on the shin pads, on the Robson Golds, Chief. No.
Common with colloquialisms.
Yeah.
Wow, let me bring out his mate, or well, I think they're mates.
Now that's Dojo.
Yes, sir. Nice.
The kind of self-appointed leader of Ninja Force when Snake Eyes isn't around,
Wouldn't that be Storm Shadow?
or when Storm Shadow's not around.
it.
I think Dojo is the mouthpiece of the outfit. He's the talkative one.
He's cool. Nice goatee.
I'm glad you have some love for these guys, Ben. A lot of people say this is where G.I. Joe jumped the shark, man.
Oh yeah, this is where Chief Brexited when we were kids. This was way too silly for him. Too many ninjas.
I fear it's a generational thing. It really is.
I like it now, though. I like these guys now, though.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, I just at the time it was he's not in camo. What's going on?
Look, at the time, we were being bombarded by Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is what our way of like keeping up the Joe continuity and still having that as a play pattern.
Yeah.
That was my way of kind of rationalizing. I wanted to play ninjas, but I didn't want to collect a whole different scale and mythology to do it.
No,
G.I. Joe had me covered.
Because they got these blocks in their waist. It does feel like you can get some real nice high kicks on them.
They do feel a bit more robust than the earlier guys too. But once again, the plastic is just that much newer, I guess.
That is, you could get a nice...
Take that, fast draw.
Oh, well, speaking of fast draw, here we go.
Yeah, man.
Now,
Sweet.
kind of just got this bobbly texture all over him. Interesting.
Well,
Yeah,
look,
I did not like the color scheme here.
No.
the amount of Joes that have like rocket launchers and no protective gear whatsoever, at least this guy looks like he's in a bomb squad, man.
Yeah. I mean, the visor is cool. But he was never one of my favorites.
And just like a lot of other 1987 era figures, he's got a bloody unique hose pipe. Easily lost. This kind of powder blue jobby.
See that texture, Chief, all over him.
Yeah.
Bobble.
Yeah.
Quite.
I think that's what I didn't like.
Yeah. Anyway. Scout would probably like those textures, to be honest with you. I'll see how it goes.
Give it a Scout.
Small parts, choking hazard.
Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Let me just spin it.
Name?
Oh, it's Destro, dude. It's a Destro, dude.
It's Annihilator.
That's it. That's it.
Nice one, Chief.
Yeah. Initially, when you look at that, you're like, oh, Copto Viper or something.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but there's no Destro markings on him, or is there?
Codpiece? What's this? Hang on. No.
You know what? Yeah, you're probably right. That is a Destro. It's an attempt at a Destro head with the dagger. Yeah.
Not one. I mean, it's pretty generic. Not one of my faves. Almost feels like, how can you get a human head in that?
The head looks very kind of insecty, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's too long and squashed.
Snouty.
Yeah, too
Yeah.
snouty.
But yeah, Chief, if you wanted like an actual painted Tampo patch, nothing of the sort, sadly.
Right. Okay.
So
Whereas
Billy Basic.
Target does have that. Yeah, Billy Basic.
Yeah.
I would take Target over this.
Yeah. I think that makes three of us.
Yeah.
He was in my to sell pile, and I think I've taken him out.
We've gone a bit zany, so let's bring it back down. Here we go. Now, I've forgotten this guy's name.
Can I have a go? Can I
Go for it.
Can I say Back Blast?
Yes, that's it, isn't it?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, correct. Always brings a smile to my face because when I think my father got that figure for me and was very amused at the name. It's like, this is just toilet humor, man. Back Blast. Seriously.
What's he got written on his t-shirt?
Go Army.
Go Army.
Yeah.
So I think that's a slogan that gets shouted at inter-military branch sports fixtures. Go Army, beat Navy. Like, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I like, he's got like
Jock.
algorithms and things written on his.
Yeah, that's wicked.
They're like super detailed.
No, was this the guy that came with? Did he come with like a handheld quad rocket launcher?
3. I think it was a 3-pipe launcher with little red, and you flick them, and I think so. I've got it.
Yeah, the 4 that you're thinking of, Chief, was actually 5, and that was salvo. And yeah, you could flick those because they had little stems that poked out the back.
Yeah.
Backblast comes from a time before that flick gimmick.
Okay.
So, like, once you put them in the pipe, you had to actually kind of like tip it out to get them back out.
What was this business all about?
He had a big old knife.
Oh,
Yeah, grey knife. Shing.
I'll have a look for that. This is a nice. This is a nice figure.
Yeah, I think so. Totally underutilized, but you know he's an anti-aircraft guy. What you gonna do? Have him shoot down some planes? So
this color pop here is very pleasing to me. I like it. Okay, go Army. Oh man. Oh jeez. Okay, this guy, Snake Eyes version 3.
very good.
Yeah,
Ben, you're unstoppable, bro.
Now, dude. Oh man, we play with this guy quite a lot, and I put, was it Snow Job or Blizzard? I put Blizzard skis on him and sent him down the banister, and I smashed his crotch to bits. This was recently.
There's a video. There's a video on your Instagram of you running
video.
the banister.
And we're celebrating, but now I'd be crying because look at the damage. He's fully exposed.
Big gouge, man. Oh man.
Yeah. I mean, you don't see crotch damage quite as severe as that usually.
Now his
articulation must be incredible. Now he can totally cross his legs.
Yeah.
He was your favourite. He was your favourite Snake Eyes until you recently rediscovered your love for version 4.
No. My favourite Snake Eyes used to be version 2, which I never had.
Right.
And then I thought 4 was too zany, but now I think 4 is brilliant. And
you had him.
I've lost him. I don't know where he's gone. I've got all his weapons.
Here we go. S Jobs is gonna.
I actually don't. Do you like this one, Chief? I don't like this one.
It looks. I think the nut. There you go.
Oh, when you look at version 4 Snake Eyes, you just think.
Wait, I can't hear you guys. Headphones.
No, so regarding version 3, for me, he's just a tiny bit too pin-headed, and those 2 silver knives on his chest are a bit too oversized.
Oversized, yeah. I mean, it's cool that they really extrude by a lot, which is cool. But they might be a bit too big, and I don't like the kind of Oakley goggle type thing.
It's my least favourite of the first four.
This guy, on the other hand, he looks great. Look at him.
Well, I suppose, it's just very in vogue to have these pops of like neon.
Yeah.
Why the hell not? Bug eyes.
The gloss on those trousers is fantastic.
Yeah.
This is my childhood Snake Eyes.
Is it? That's great.
Yeah, man. I did not board a plane without taking him with. And now here I am, trapped in Australia. 9 time zones for my collection, but at least I got Snake Eyes.
What does the community think about this guy?
Version 3.
There's really not much buzz about him. A lot of people list him as their favorite because of nostalgia reasons only.
Okay.
But that's about it. It's like definitively people always default to Visor Snake Eyes.
So that was you'd have read it, Ben, but I think Chris was on the podcast at the time talking Joe.
Yeah.
So he sourced that outfit from people he'd killed, the Payne brothers. When he was in the Cobra dungeon, he basically took all their weapons and the gear from them.
I see.
I think that is Hardball.
Yeah, well, look at the hand cannon he's got. It is massive. Yeah. So I was a big fan.
Slightly oversized for what it was. But it's mongrel as all hell.
So how many sports based characters had we had at this point in time, do you think?
Well, Bazooka, I guess, picked it off, did he?
Yeah, bazooka can count, sure. With the jacket, that gives it away. The fridge, Sergeant Slaughter, wrestling.
This guy is pretty well played with.
Hardball. Captain Gridiron came later. So that's already 5. The cartoon had a character, or the film had a character called Big Lob, sort of basketball dude.
And this guy, I think, was introduced in the comic around issue 80, which was the Rolling Thunder issue. And I think he was part of that crew. Good
Isn't
issue.
he a renegade?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
He's part of that like unsung heroes era of like 1988 series Joes that were a flash in the pan, but they had no cartoon appearances, so people don't really have much of a handle on their characters.
Is he not in the movie?
No.
Oh man.
No, he was the very next year of releases, sadly.
I see. Oh man, here we go. Wait, I've got a two piece here. Wait. Let's see if you can guess.
It's a fixie, is it?
I got some twins. Hang on. One's in better shape than the other. Oh,
a peg leg.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And so you've lost the leg, or what's going on?
Tomax and Zaymot. So no, this is actually worse than it looks. I've got the leg, but it's the
hook has snapped.
The actual hook is snapped.
You can do surgery on that by unscrewing the.
Oh no, he's
Oh crap!
Oh man!
Did the plastic snap? Oh, it's just the O-ring. Yeah, man, you can separate the thighs.
Right.
And replace the T hook.
Oh, nice.
Brother out.
Also a contender for the knee pad accolade.
Yeah. Lovely.
Oh yeah, good shout. Yeah. Good figures. I like these.
I snapped cool. my one's knee pads got snapped off in the Cobra Hammerhead.
Yeah. Now, what was the packaging with these guys? Did you buy these separately, or did they come in a twin pack?
Twin pack.
Yeah, nice.
I remember it being a bit of a hard sell with parents because they were paying an inflated price for 2 figures that looked exactly the same.
Yeah.
So that was a problem. But we knew better, did we? Did you guys know who the twins were before you had them as figures?
Yeah, Matt. Well,
okay.
Only from the comic, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Again,
I didn't. I was like, what are these? They look kind of like Star Wars-ish, so I gave them lightsabers.
One of Chief's faves, I think. Well, favorite characters, anyway. Version 2 Roadblock, is this?
Yeah, man. And I think it is Chief's favorite, if I can quote him, back to him.
Yep, I think Roadblock and Stalker are probably top 2, yeah.
Yeah, but that version is your...
Yeah,
if you had to pick.
I think that is my favourite version of Roadblock, yes. Yeah.
When I think of Roadblock, I do think of this version being his classic kind of look. Yeah, I mean, it's very simple.
You've got his appearance in G.I. Joe, the movie, to go off of. I mean, that's pretty iconic.
Yeah, totally.
And what's he got on the front there? What's the moulding on the front there? He's got a knife, has he? And what's the red?
The red is hard to tell, to be honest with you. Hard to say. There's not much. I mean, I'm not.
Makes them very kind of a similar palette to
look,
cross country.
Very similar.
Yeah,
like
very
bros.
Man.
Now the red should be a brace or padding for his heavy machine gun, but it's on the wrong shoulder if he's right-handed, which we assume he is.
Oh, so when he's slinging it over his shoulder.
Maybe. I don't know. It's a warfighter's uniform of the future.
He's out of here. Oh, crikey. I don't like this guy. I think Chief does.
The general.
I've forgotten his name.
Voltar.
That's it, Voltar. Does he come with... What does he come with?
Like a buzzard.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a vulture.
Sweet. I think I've got that thing. Yeah.
He has a gold communications backpack and a gold submachine gun. Quite ornate looking. It's got like a fin coming off the back of it.
Do you like the character or the figure, Chief?
Yeah, both. I mean,
Right.
character-wise, he's not really doing much in the comics. He's got a few special missions where he features fairly heavily, and then he's just kind of Destro's yes man. But yeah, I like the figure. I like the character. And what's he got there? He's got a gun on one thigh. What's he got on the other thigh?
He's dual wielding, man. He's got two guns and then one in his chest as well.
So three molded guns.
He's packing. He's also dead. He was in the landlocked freighter, wasn't he?
Good, I like him. Yeah.
Oh man, gutted.
What's that? The ore for Stalker.
Oh, I like this guy. Wait a minute. Now, is this is this Astro Viper? Yeah. Like
Cobra
this.
Naut.
Love this guy. He's cool. Like his helmet.
Did you used to play like Moonraker sequences with his like?
Yeah, he feels very much like that. Like all this detailing down the side. Look at him. He's cool.
Like a leg brace.
As a kid, I used to think that he looked a bit, kind of Firefly-ish.
So he was a ninja under the helmet.
Well, yeah.
Space Ninja.
Yeah, I like him. I think I've got all his bits. But
I wouldn't know what he comes with.
Backpack with 2 control arms and then 2 like laser barrels. And if you want to be really, stickler, he has 2 hoses as well, short ones.
Oh, okay. How we?
Yeah, we can do a couple more.
Okay. So, kind of like Hawk, I had to get this guy, Cobra Commander, with the cloth. Because, yeah, he was, I was like, oh, he actually looks like how I think Cobra Commander looks. But he was a Sonic fighter guy, blaster.
Just don't photograph him from the back.
Yeah. But that's a great fig. I mean, that is Cobra Commander.
It is.
Kind of,
something off with the head for me.
Yeah, a bit too small. To be fair.
I tell you what it is, guys. It's the fact that the classic Cobra Commander, the rag was a separate piece, so it extended a little bit further. This is a single piece of plastic, so it doesn't have a kind of a hood that descended realistically.
That's lovely, though. Look at that.
Yeah,
Lovely
the trim. Yeah, and of course, because of the backpack, he's a bit too barrel-chested.
Yeah, I could.
Hey, it was the 90s, Chief. He had to stand toe-to-toe with that really stacked Hawk.
Yeah.
I could do with losing this black strap and just having a much nicer Cobra.
Clean finish.
Yeah. Again, they were never perfect, these guys, but you had to get them for play and setups because you needed the leaders.
Yeah. All right, let's do one more, and then we'll come back for episode 2 next week.
Oh my god.
Because there's enough in there for another episode, isn't there?
Oh, yeah. Yes!
A mother load.
Wetsuit.
Never had him. No, we had a brief conversation the other day when we were sorting through the figures about what you had and didn't have. And you said this was yours, Chief. And I was like, no, I never had wetsuit. So I don't know where you got this from.
No, I don't know. I'm a big fan of that, of the colour of him. Just a lovely fig. Look at everything that's going on there.
Yeah, really, really nice figure, that one. I mean, almost saw 0 page time in the comics, but
early on,
nice to have an Eels counterpart.
Again, look at the that white stripe down the side. Woo.
Yeah, really, really nice. I mean, there's probably not many figures I would go out and buy now, but I might be tempted to actually go out and try and source that one. I really like that figure.
Yeah, I guess that about wraps it up. So. Thanks for inviting me on to do this, lads. It's
Mikasa.
It's just
in fact, this is the house that Ben and Chief built, so I'm the guest.
Yeah. Well, so we're definitely doing episode 2.
Oh yeah, season 2, episode 2, back in Ben's toy box. That'll be coming soon. Just give us a little sneak peek, give us a tease of what's still in there.
Oh,
yeah. All right, might be 3 episodes for Ben's toy box then.
Well, we've been talking Joe.
And we're all out of Joes.
Or are we?
Time.
Yo,